What's up, guys? Sharky here again. Another kind of gaming video, not Fortnite, but Pokemon this time. Back when my son was a little bit younger, he was really into Pokemon and kind of got me hooked on it. So I played Pokemon online for a lot, and then I kind of stopped. I haven't played really for about a year. But I kept buying Pokemon cards. He kept buying Pokemon cards. So we saved up all of the little codes, the digital codes to put into the game. I've got them all finally entered, and what we're going to do is just going to open up a couple packs. I've looked at some of the newer decks, and I don't really have cards for any of them. So instead of going out and trying to get the cards, I'm just going to open up a bunch of packs, figure out what I'm at, what I have, where I'm at, and then see what cards I need to build a couple decks that I want. I don't really know much about Pokemon cards right now. It's like I said, it's been about a year. So I'm not sure what the big decks are. I'm not sure what the big cards are. I have looked, and I know what the standard format currently is. So we're going to open up some packs from Sword and Shield, Unified Minds, and Cosmic Eclipse. Those seem to be the three major sets right now with the biggest cards. So we're going to open up some of those, and then maybe do another video building a deck once I pick out what deck I want. But right now we're just going to start with the Cosmic. Well, let's see. We'll go with Unified Minds. It's the one I have the less of. So, and these other decks, these other packs, once I figure out what I need, I'll use those to, get certain cards here and there. So, let's see what we got. And there's not a lot, to the video. It's kind of like a pack opening. It's just a digital pack opening. As you can see, I've opened very few of these because they're all new. Hopefully I get something. I kind of know there's a couple cards that I'm looking for. So, yeah. Maybe we'll get something worth having. No. I don't really have any cards from the set much at all. I don't have many of the trainers. I don't have much of anything. So opening all these packs may give me a little bit, a good foundation to start building something. Like I said, I'm not really sure if these cards are playable right now or not. I know I need 3 Detini GXs, but I'm not really sure what set they're in. It seems like that was a card, not that. That Victini card was a card that we were looking for to get, so that's pretty cool. I do have it on my list of cards to get. Let's see. So there we go. Still, obviously the big hits are going to be any kind of GXs, tag teams, Vs, whatever they're called now. Let's see if we can get something worth having here. You got all your commons, and then obviously I needed that. That was new. And then we got your rares and stuff here. This is usually your big card here, and then this is something decent, usually foil, stuff like that. Flame. I wish. I'm not really sure why I got out of playing online. But once Pokemon is a fast-moving game, so once you get out of playing it online for a while, you're behind. I'm like, I don't have any clue. I went and I looked at my decks that I've previously made, and none of them are valid anymore in standard. So I kind of got to start from scratch. Thankfully, I know how to play. I've played a lot, so I can get back in it pretty quick. Of course, my favorite of all time is Pikachu. So there's our first little Pikachu from this set. 3 supporter cards. That seems like it would be pretty good. Search your deck for 3 supporter cards, fill and put them in your hand. But you're using a supporter to do that. But that looked like it would be a pretty good card. Let's see here. Pew, pew, pew. We got a weakness guard energy. Stadium. There's our first GX. I'm not sure if it's good or not. Often as you like during your turn, you may move a basic dark energy from one of your Pokemon to another. That seems pretty good. That seems like something you may keep on your bench just to use that ability to move around some dark energy if you're playing a dark deck. You know, it's best for me right now just to see what I get and then move from there. Because I've missed like probably 4 sets, and there's so many cards in each set that do so many different things. So, if you have 4 for your Pokemon, players Pokemon can't attack. That seems kind of stupid. Prevent all damage. We'll see. We'll see if that's something playable in a new deck or not. I did look up, and it looks like the Mew and Mewtwo tag team or something like that is the big deck right now. I'm not sure what packs those are in, but maybe we'll look up and get something. I did see that your opponent can't play any item cards from their hand during their next turn. That seems like it's kind of a stall deck, which I do like playing, so that may be something I go for. I like playing the decks that really make your opponent mad and rage quit, keeping them from being able to play the game, keeping them from attacking, keeping them from doing much of anything, and just running them out. That's kind of the way I like it. There's not a lot that you can say during this kind of video, really. You just kind of open the cards. The artwork, a lot of people make fun of me. I'm a huge fan of Coupon, because I'm 42 years old now, and I still love Pokemon and I play Pokemon. But look at just the art. The art is really cool. Even if you didn't play it, just to collect it. I mean, and we also, another cool thing about still buying the cards for my son and for myself is that we donate doubles that we get. If you buy a booster box, you're going to get a bunch of doubles. So we donate those to the Commons for Kids stuff that we do. We have a lot of requests for Pokemon cards. We work with a card shop in Louisville called Cardinal. And they help us out. They help us get cards that may not be as kid friendly and trade out and help us get Pokemon cards. So we always have packs of Pokemon cards ready to go. I say always. We usually get about 2 booster boxes every quarter from them. And they go pretty quick. So we don't always have them. A lot of times we're actually out of Pokemon cards. Usually when the new set comes out, I'll pick up 2 boosters so that we have, new Pokemon inventory kind of coming in all the time. Once in your turn, this Pokemon moves from your bench to become active. You may move any number of fire energy from your other Pokemon to it. That seems pretty good, but 130 doesn't seem like a great attack. I'm not sure what the meta is right now, but 130 doesn't seem like it would really do much. Some of these cards are massive these days, so that may just be a pretty full art card, or we'll just have to see. When you place Pokemon from your hand into your bench during your turn, you have your opponent reveal their hand and put any number of basic Pokemon you find there onto the bench. That seems like it would have its place, but probably not something I would play. That seems like you're trying to load up their deck for a card that probably hits based on how many Pokemon they have on their bench. Bench change, you may discard special energy from your Pokemon. That's pretty cool. It's a basic, and you just get to knock off a special energy, so that's probably something that's thrown into a bunch of decks. Alrighty. Let's see. That's new. Toxic pack. I may, after this one, see where we're at and switch over to a couple. I don't really want to open them all right now. I want to get... There we go. There we go. The Pokemon can use the attacks of any Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX on your bench or in your discard pile. As long as you have the energy. I'm thinking that this is the big deck right now. So to pull the full art here, I could probably trade the full art for 2 regulars maybe or something. I don't really care about blinging out my deck. Um, if you have the standard version, it does the same attack as the big fancy full art, rainbow rare, whatever. But that is a pretty card, and if I'm correct, that's one of the bigger cards now. So that's a good place to stop on that. What was that? We have 19 left. Let's hop over to Cosmic Eclipse. We have 87 of those. We'll probably open about 20 of those. See if we get anything. I noticed a lot of the decks had that little symbol on it, so we'll see. I've seemed to have opened some of these, so I may not open as many. Probably open 20-ish or so. Get down to 60, maybe 65, so I can trade some stuff if I don't get what I need. That's cool. Set your deck 52 cards, put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's his attack. It's a stage 1. But you get any 2 cards you need. And plus, that card is nice. It's a cool card. Let's see. Another, okay, GX there. As long as Pokemon are active, all of your Pokemon takes 30 less damage from your opponent's attacks. I don't see playing that really. Bunch of new cards there. Mimikyu, Impression. Now I know I need a Mimikyu that has a ability on it, but I don't know which one. Tag Team, Raichu, Tapu Koko. Okay. Probably should know what cards I'm trying to pull. That would probably help. Ultra Beast. I didn't know he still had Ultra Beast, so that's interesting. And Resolve. I saw that on the trade boards a lot, so that may be a big card. Looks like you're getting less. Well, I say that, and I got 2. But less items, and I haven't even seen any stadiums. I'm not sure if stadiums have been taken out of the game or what. Misty and Lorelli. That was Full Force. There's another Steelix. That's. I really like these full art cards. They're kind of like basic cards, but they're also full art. Those are really pretty. Those are cool. There's a stadium. I'm not really sure what that even does, to be honest with you. I read it twice and I'm like, I don't even know what you're doing. Look at that Pikachu. Look at that. He is angry and ready to fight. I think we need to open up maybe some tag teams. Charizard and Brazian. That could be that may be a deck that I look into get into playing. I don't know. It's a hollow. Corona. Probably not playable. Super pretty, super cool. Probably not playable. Of course, I could be way off. I could be way off on the meta. One of these cards that I'm talking about isn't playable, maybe like the biggest deck going right now. I've been out of the Pokemon game for a while. Let's see. Kuzma and Hollow. I need to build up these trainer cards, so I have at least 4. So, You can't really go wrong opening a few packs here and there because you don't want to trade for a lot of this stuff that you can just pull. It was kind of like Homer Simpson there. Not a big fan of that card. I think we may jump over and open up some tag team after this. Boom, that's the card. I've seen that card in a bunch of decks I was looking at, so that's one of the cards I wanted, definitely. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. If you do, discard all cards attached to this Pokemon and put it in the bottom of your deck. I'm not sure why that card is so popular. You're just forcing them to switch. If you do, you discard all cards attached to this Pokemon. It's not... That doesn't seem great. Maybe I'm missing it. But you're just forcing your opponent to switch up. And if they've only got one of their Pokemon, then they'll switch in and out. That could be good. It could be bad. There you go, too. The same card there. Like I said, I looked at a couple decks and they had that card, so that was on my list of I needed one. So I got it, so that's cool. Didn't have to trade for it. See where we're at, 66. Okay, we're gonna open up one more pack of these, and that's a good place to end this pack as well. Blastoise and Piplup. That's actually my son's favorite Pokemon there, Piplup. Not sure it's good, but that is a good place to end for those. It seems like we're ending on GX. So, let's see what we want here now. Do we have any tag team? It's going to be really crappy if I don't have any tag team. Let's see here. I don't have any packs of tag team. Oh, that's pretty crappy. Let's go ahead and open up some of these. These are some of the first packs of this I've opened. I'm going to have to get some tag team packs or try to make a list of cards I need from that set. I prefer opening them, but what are you going to do? I really thought I had some tag team packs hidden back, but that's cool. What we got? Alrighty. Or Peko V. Don't really know how these V cards work yet. I'm interested in to start building some decks and playing with them to see. They look cool, but I think they're just another version of your EX, GX kind of deal. Back to back. Let's hope that's a good card. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched. Discard. That's kind of like the back in the day, I can't think of it, but it's the unicorn that you could attack on the bench. I like doing that. That may be something. Discard energy for this Pokemon. If you do, switch it with one of your... See, that would be bad. If you have 3 energy, you do 150. You have to knock off an energy, switch it, and then maybe there's something you can switch back. Attack. But this attack does 20 and then 20 damage. I mean, that doesn't seem like a very good card. So it sucks that I got back to back. It doesn't seem like a great card. It seems like you're just doing little hits here and there and nothing major, and I don't think that that's going to work in this meta from what I've seen. I think you have really big Pokemon and you need to take really big hits. So I don't think... That's pretty. I don't know. It's a cool card. Yeah, I'm just kind of rambling on. I'm still trying to learn the new stuff at this point. So, look how cute. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counted on it, this attack does 50 more, so it would only do 60. That's a decent hit for a basic 1 energy attack. You know, you could do 60, get knocked out, do 60. But again, that's just kind of pecking away at really big Pokemon. Is probably going to be that your opponent's probably going to have. So, not sure if that's going to be playable either. Hello, doggy. Oh, that's nice. That is really pretty. Heal from this Pokemon the same amount of damage you did to your opponent's active Pokemon. And then do 60. This Pokemon is now asleep. That's a really, really, really pretty card, but I'm just going to have to get into the decks to see. It's a lot of healing, but then you're going to sleep, and I don't know. We'll see. Look at that. That is a nice card with an ability. Your Pokemon recover from all special conditions and can't be affected by any special conditions. I would assume that that's for this Pokemon only, so that wouldn't really help. Like I was thinking maybe the Snorlax that we just got. Yep. 63 left. That's the first Pikachu from this set. There's a second Pikachu, only a kid dressed as Pikachu. Then we got the foil version. So hopefully that's... Set your deck for Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's pretty good. You just get whatever Pokemon you need out, and you also get to shuffle your deck. So Regirock. Alright, we'll probably get down to about 55 of these. You know, these are still the first item and the first supporter of the set, so I'm probably going to have to open more just to get up to where I need to be. Since it's the first ones, that means I only have one. Switch. Basic switch. Nothing fancy. Another Morpeka. I mean, it's a cute Pokemon. It's obviously played off of Pikachu in some way, but is it playable? Yeah, it's cute to pull those cards in real life, but when you're online, you'd rather have the cards that are playable and then cute. So, Lucky Egg. Ooh, look at that, Gengar. As often as you like during your turn, move 1 damage counter for one of your Psychic Pokemon to another of your Psychic Pokemon. So, if you have a smaller Pokemon taking a lot of damage, you can move the damage counters over to your bigger ones. Probably try to set like a big tank kind of a Pokemon onto your bench so they can absorb all of that, and then probably have somebody to heal it, knock that off. Opponent's active Pokemon's asleep and you do 90, but it's a stage 2. I don't see that being playable either. Building up to a stage 2. Nope, nothing there. Interesting. Alright. Wobbuffet. Switch our damage counters on this Pokemon with those of your opponent's active Pokemon. That's pretty cool. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. I could see that. I could see that being kind of cool. Let's see. We'll probably end this little pack opening with the next big card that we get. A V or a... I guess tag teams and GXs aren't in this set. I think it's just Vs, I guess. So if we get another V card, I'll go ahead and stop. I know that I'm going to need... Oh, there we go. That's a full art. Each player shuffles their hand and puts it on the bottom of their deck. If either player put any cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, you draw 5 cards. Your opponent draws 4 cards. That's worded pretty weird. Each player shuffles their hand and puts it on the bottom of their deck. If either player put any cards on the bottom of their deck. At one part saying that you have to shuffle, then put it on... I don't know, that's worded kind of weird. I know I need... Yeah, I'm going to open a couple more, see if we can get a V Pokemon. That's cool looking. I know I'm looking for a Tapu Koko V, which I would think would have to be in this. I think this is the first. Metal Saucer. Attach a metal energy card from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. The fact that it's secret rares is pretty awesome. I don't know. I need a Tapu Koko V for sure, which I could probably trade at this point. I need a Detini GX. And I need a Tag Team Raichu. So I'm not going to get the Tag Team, I don't think. I don't know what the Detini is in either. I got that one already. And then I need some promos. There we go. Lapras V. Attach a water energy card from your hand to this Pokemon. If you do, switch it with one of your bench. So a lot of switching Pokemon. I'm not really... Put 2 water energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand. So if you had 4, you hit 210, you'd have to put 2 energy away, and then you'd have to build it up again. Yeah, I don't know. But there we go. That's what we're looking for. So... I think we did some Unified Minds. We did Sword and Shield. Let's open a couple of these Broken Bonds real quick. See where we're at. Maybe that... It looks like they have tag teams in them. It has 2 Pokemon on there. Maybe that's where the tag team is I need. Sharpedo. Can't go wrong with a shark Pokemon. So that's cool. Got a cool Pikachu there. It does have tag team. Greninja and Zoroark GX. Cool. This may be the one that has the tag team Raichu in it. I said I was done. There's 10. Let's go ahead and open these 10, and then we'll call it a video. Nice little pack opening. I've lost count of how many packs I've actually opened, but that's cool. We'll open the rest of these, see what we get. Back to back, nothing. Kartana, Hollow. I don't want it. Whimsicott GX. What if the Detini GX is in this? My luck, it would be. Rainbow Rare. Pheromosa and Buzzwole. You know, Buzzwole was really big when I was playing. I'm not sure if this is all grass attacks, so I'm not sure. It's a pretty card though. You can't go wrong with a Rainbow Rare, usually, even if it's a terrible card. Okay. Got 2 more after this one, and then we'll call it a day. Raichu. 2 more packs, boys. Let's pull something major to end it with. Volt. Hollow. Last pack. No. What do I want to do? I hate to end the video on a knot. I need to trade a lot of those. I may trade a lot of these older packs for tag teams. Hidden Fates. Let's go through a Hidden Fate. 43 Hidden Fates. How did I pull that off? I don't even know if anything is good in Hidden Fate. I had honestly forgotten that Hidden Fate was a set. Nothing. Come on. Next big pull we get. Those leaves. Giovanni's XL. Okay. Raichu GX. That is a nice card. And that's a good place to end it. You know, my favorite Pokemon is Pikachu, and there's his evolution. So, there we go. We got a couple cards that I needed. Got a couple cool cards, some Rainbow Rares, some Full Art, some GXs, some Tag Teams, some Vs, a little bit of everything in that. So, that's a good place to stop. I'll probably open some more packs later. May do a video on building the deck that I want to play, and then some gameplay to see if the deck is worth playing or not. It feels good to get back into Pokemon. Pokemon has always been a great stress reliever. So, you know, just to come down in my little area and play some games of Pokemon and just kind of, you know, it's just great stress relief. So I'm glad to be back into it. And hopefully I'll have some more videos coming out. Until then, see you guys later.